What's up, everyone? This is the Rolling with Tay podcast. I'm your host, Tasia, aka Tay, and this is Tay Short, episode 34. I almost forgot what episode this was. I've been up for a long time, okay? Sorry. I ran a half marathon today. That's right. I completed my first running half marathon. IC Runs Brooklyn Experience half marathon. This is what I've been training for, and I did it. I did it, y'all. Woo! I had no goal time in mind. I just wanted to finish before the race was actually over. And your girl did that. I actually finished in 2 hours and 38 minutes. I could have finished a little earlier, but I'll talk about that a little later. So I'll begin from earlier this morning. I didn't sleep well. I think I was really anxious. I was anxious because I had to take 3 trains to get to the start of the race. I live in the Bronx, the race is in Brooklyn. So that right there, right? Then I changed my mind about what I was going to wear because the weather, I'm like, is it going to rain? Is it going to be super cold? So I ended up changing what I was going to wear. And I was just like, my performance, like, how was I going to do? This is my first time running this far, right? The furthest I've ever run is 10 miles. So I was worried about that. So I'm the type of person who leaves early, right? I like to be at a location, whether it's for work, whether it's for I'm just meeting up with friends. Typically, I leave early just in case. And that's what I did today. It's Sunday, a lot of trains aren't running on normal schedule, and I have to travel all the way to Brooklyn. So I was in wave 4 and I started at 9 o'clock. I wanted to get there by 7:30. So I looked up the train schedules, and originally I was actually supposed to get to the start of the race about 7:15. So take train 1, good. Train 2 was actually 15 minutes late. So that was that 15. And train 3 was on time. So instead of 7:15 to the start of the race, I got there at 7:30, which was great. And we were supposed to arrive between 8 and 9, so it worked out well. There was so many runners when I got there. Wave 2 was just going into the corrals. Wave 3 was lining up. So I stood there and watched wave 3 go. Anxious, nervous, thinking to myself, okay, you got this. Also thinking to myself, it's mad cold out here. Why did you bring any gloves? You're wearing shorts. What? Like, why didn't you? I'm trying to think of all the things. Like, damn. Luckily, it wasn't raining. It was drizzling, but at least it wasn't like pouring down rain. So it could have been worse. So I'm standing there like, oh man, I'm really cold. I want to I'm at this point, I'm ready to run so I can warm up. And that's what I did. We went through, we got to the corrals, went to the bathroom the last time. Once we started running, maybe like mile, maybe 3, I took the jacket off. I kept it on for a while because I couldn't tell if I was like, are you warmed up enough or you still cold? So I kept it on for a little bit. So we passed 3 bridges. And yeah, I think we ran under all 3, which was really cool too. So Williams Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, and Brooklyn Bridge. That was really dope. And I got like some video of it. It was shaky, but got a little something. Excuse me. Then what else? So I'm running along. Race is good. Pace is good. I'm feeling good. I'm well hydrated. I have this little like soft water bottle with my electrolytes, and they had water stations and they had electrolytes. Um, they had the fuel stations. I think they were like every 1.3 miles, which was great. For the first few miles, I didn't drink any water. I just was drinking my electrolytes. Then I started drinking my water, just grabbing water. So it was great. I was well hydrated. I'm doing good, you know? All these people out here cheering people on, cheering the runners on. It's great. Like I'm reading the signs. I saw a good one, which I it said this was a good idea 6 months ago. And I was thinking like, right, right. When I signed up for this was great. As I'm running it, I'm like, oh, but I'm having a good time. Great, great, great. I'm like, oh man, I could maybe actually do another one of these. This is great. Then almost approaching Eastern Parkway, right? I started feeling this, like, little pain in my knee. But, I'm still pushing through. I'm like, I'm good. Just running. Keep feeling the pain. Keep feeling it, keep feeling it. And it gets worse. And I'm like, oh my gosh. To the point where I have to stop and kind of stretch my leg, shake my knee, my leg out, trying to massage my knee. What's going on? So, I'm like, slowly running. I stop at a water station. I see one of my cousins. And, I'm like, oh man, my knee is bothering me. And that was like at this point, I think it's like mile 8 going into mile 9. And for the rest, until I finish the race, my knee bothered me and it got worse. I don't know what it was. It was just like this the pain in the knee. I was well hydrated. It wasn't a cramp or anything. Like I was shaking it out, massaging it a little bit. Walked to see if that alleviated the pain. Nothing. I was doing a mixture of walking, running, and hobbling. And that's what I did for the remainder of the race. Yeah. But overall, I had a great time. I really had a great time. The atmosphere was great. The volunteers, great. Thank you so much. The people cheering the runners on, the signs, thank you. It kept me going because I ran without any music. So I was just running and looking at the signs, looking at the people. My friend Wendy said, have fun. And I'm like, have fun, LOL. Like, what? And then she's like, just you'll see different people running, you'll see different signs, like, and that's what I did. Um it to me, this event was well organized. So shout out to NYC Runs. Thank you. Yeah. Shout out to the runners. We were encouraging each other. Um yeah. I heard some conversations. I was like, what? Should I be hearing this, guys? I don't have any headphones on. What am I listening to? Thank you. Kept me entertained. But for real, I had a really good time. I had a good time. So, would I run another half marathon? I don't know. Honestly, as of today, April 26th, I say no. But if you know me, then that can change. My friend Daryl, who also ran this race, shout out to him. I think he finished at 143. And shout out to his nephew, who also finished at 143, just a few seconds apart. So that's really dope. He said I should get a compression sleeve for my leg. So Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe I'm good with just a good old 5K, 10K. I don't need to go. Maybe, actually, I do want to do the Bronx 10 miler because I am from the Bronx. So why not do that run? But anything more than that, I don't know. I have to really see. I've come a long way because a couple years ago, I would have not done this. And I would have said no. Shucks, yeah, about 2, 3 years ago, I would have said no. But now, you know, I still haven't gotten to run as high yet. I don't know if I'll get it. I understand why people run, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have to think about this. I have to think about another half marathon. But 5K, 10K, sign me up. Sign me up. But yeah, I'm a half marathon finisher. I did it. I did it. I like to shout out my family, my cousin Stacy, Courtney, my sister Charmaine. Um, Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come see me. It meant a lot. It did. And shout out to Courtney because she drove me home. Because after the race, I don't know, I was just limping. Now it's much better. But yeah, after that race, I was like, whoa. Is this gonna happen after every half marathon? Because I'm definitely not doing this. Oh gosh. Yeah. Now I have to get ready for High Rocks. And speaking of Courtney, my cousin, is my doubles partner, so we got to get ready for that. And it's a little over a month away, so we have some time. And I still have to run, so I can't get rid of this running thing. Yeah, dang. But it's not a half marathon, so. But thank you to you, and you know who you are. Those of you who encouraged me, who liked posts, who don't know me from a hole in the wall, encouraged me and saw this journey, part of the journey. And those of you who will watch this and, see this, hopefully this will inspire you. Maybe not to run a half marathon, but maybe it will. Maybe a 5K, maybe a 10K. I never thought I'd do this. Honestly. Never. Never. If you listen to some of the past episodes, I'm talking to runners like, I just can't see me doing it. And now here I am. What I can't see me doing is running a full marathon. I cannot see me doing that. But who knows what the future holds? Who knows? Before I start to ramble, again, thank you. And let me know if you're thinking about doing a half marathon. If you did a half marathon, if you want to do a 5K, 10K, what have you. Want to start cycling? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. And if you think I should do another half marathon, also let me know as well. Because part of me wants to do it again and now have a time in mind, right? So, yeah. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again. Peace.